Deadeye, hello there. Demon first. How are you doing? Hope all is well. I'm good, how are you? Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Ready to play some Minecraft. Ready to be in the solo world. You know how it is. I just want to do everything all at once. But it takes time. Sadly. But I'm doing well. Glad you're doing good. Is this mountain done? You're gonna be asking that for quite at least a little while longer. Not done just yet. Hello there, D. Clark. How are you doing? Work on it more today. Get it even further and closer to getting it done. We're getting there. One block at a time. I mean, this starting soon screen, this is what the mountain looked like about a year ago. We've made progress. I'm good, very tired, but good. Very tired? Why are you so tired? I'm glad you're doing good, though. And I am well. I'm doing good. Ready to be back in my solo world. Been up since 1:30 in the morning. Why? Why? No, I forbid this. Why? Sounds like an early bedtime for you, D. Clark. Earlier than usual. I actually did and I finished up some more of the decorating of one of the medieval houses. I did that just a little bit at a time. And I had time. Troubling dreams, and then I heard my mom yell my name. Passed almost 7 years ago, so I was kind of freaked out. Oh goodness, you got ghosts in your house, D. Clark? I don't blame you then. That is plenty of reasons to stay up. I've never had any sort of encounter with a ghost. I've had family that has. I swear by it. I'm like, you're just sleep delirious. I don't know what you're on about. Oddly, I may. There was also a battery operated candle that turned on and woke me up. Interesting. Well, at least it wasn't a real candle that woke you up. Just spontaneously combusted to. That'd be freaky. Yeah. No, my grandma. She's always. She's had so many weird encounters. in the past. I'm like, you gotta move out of where you're living. You're done with this. Always messed up my buttons. But anyway, as I was saying, I did some more decorating of the one medieval house we've been working on. That, and I've had some time to edit some YouTube shorts and TikToks together. I had one come out on Tuesday, and I'm not gonna rush myself. Last time I started editing them, I had like multiple come out a week, and that was too much. It eventually dwindled down to just one a week that I would do the day of, and it became too much. So this time around, I'm trying to find better ways of doing it. That and near when I stopped doing it last year, I had switched over to a different editing software that was way better because it rendered stuff a lot faster. And I never didn't get too far into it, I don't think. And I've learned more. I'm getting better at this editing stuff. But no more than one a week. I've considered myself to be sensitive to things. I sometimes feel like someone or something is nearby when I know I'm alone. Well, you have Sophie. I grew up in a house, lived in the middle of nowhere, like actually middle of nowhere. Hannah can attest to this because I went and saw my family, that side of my family for Christmas, and she had never been there before. And she's like, "How far are we going?" I'm like, "Just a few more turns." She's like, "Where are we?" I'm like, "We're in the middle of nowhere." I grew up in the middle of nowhere. But the house I grew up in, it was down right in the middle of nowhere. Always had that same sort of feeling. Not doggy related. Yeah, that's fair. Then again, when you're uh, was a lot younger then. But I did this decorating. I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out here. I wasn't sure fully how I wanted to do it, and I think I got it exactly near to exactly how I would have wanted it to look. It's just like this little alcove you can dive through, and it's just like barrels and that. This right here was me remembering the inspiration for this medieval port city. I think it was Deadeye. It's either Dead or not Alex who really liked the idea of trying to have a lake town feel to it, which I moved away from not wanting to do the dark houses so much just because it gave me a little more freedom that I've been wanting to explore with the building, but we still went for the tall houses. And one of the things where's the dragon? One of the things I forgot about with Lake Town that I really wanted to do here was a bunch of these alcoves that you would always see. Houses would be built over oh, just needs smog. We're not building a dragon. But I don't know. Messed around with some armor stands with the axe and then the little crafting table. I even put fish on this campfire. This has been something I've always wanted to do, but never had a reason to, or Just haven't had the chance to more of. You can put raw food on a unlit campfire and it'll stay there. How's a skeleton of a dragon? Ooh. Now that's a good idea that nobody's said before. I think I want to just finish this top area. It's been haunting me. I need to just smelt some bricks. Yeah. Moving back, this was far before you ever were around D. Clark, but go figure, plans change. But at one point, this drained ocean here was going to be a desert. I even had started laying down sand and all that, but it was basically, there wasn't going to be a ravine. It was just going to be a desert and like a cliff edge of where the ocean fully drained. I moved away from that idea because it just didn't make sense in my head fully. But we were gonna have like shipwrecks that were gonna be in this desert because it was an ocean at one point. Shipwrecks. We're probably gonna have some skeletal remains just to add to that really dried out and dead feeling. But nobody ever suggested a skeleton of a dragon. I like that. Don't know if I'll ever do it because that sounds very complicated. Has anyone ever done it before? Also put this iron bar right here. I'm gonna look up. Let's look up Minecraft skeleton, dragon skeleton. Small ones. There's some really cool small ones. That is a better sized one. It's possible. I'd be using reference pictures. That would have been cool, yeah. Smog is a goner, so a skeleton makes sense for Lake Town. Yeah. Well, this isn't Lake Town. It's just that's where I've got kind of gotten some inspiration for what I want to do with it. I'm not building Erebor. I'm not doing the exact replica, but yeah. Skeleton would be cool. Then when someone asks, "Are you gonna build a dragon?" be like, "Oh no, they're all dead, but we have a skeleton remains of one." It's a Lake Town knockoff, basically. It's not actually built on the lake. It's a port city. There's no houses being built on the lake or on the ocean. No. Let's finish up the inside of this. Do I have any bricks? Just normal bricks. There we go. It'll take just a moment. I don't know how many times I have actually, like, I've used this furnace that I just have stored in a shulker box, but it's a surprising amount of times. Store some chests, maybe some chains. are... Don't think I'll use a barrel of any sort. An anvil might look nice up there. Campfire still makes sense. I'll grab these and this. I make a new one when I'm away from my whole house and just leave it sit. I'm sure there are a few in random places. Decart, that's terrible. You leave it? Oh, I'm disappointed. Boop.
Boop.
Delayed Brian. Hello there, Lana. How are you doing? Thanks for the 10 bits. What are you doing throwing those at me? And crafting tables? D. Clark. Whoops. I didn't know those could float. Oh, Cinnamon wants to... Cinnamon says hi, Lana. Apparently. And crafting tables? D. Clark. Who are you? That's terrible. Hey, it's a happy little find later down the road. Mm-hmm. Sure. Later, never, same difference. Whoops. Why can I... There we go. No, my science. Enough of that. Stuff them with arrows. Cinnamon being ghosted by Lana. I don't think Lana's actually listening to stream. You missed it. Should be a cool effect. Signs are gonna be my downfall of lag, D. Clark. Gonna be everywhere. I love signs so much. That didn't work. I can't hear her. I'm hiding from the patients in the bathroom again. That work. I can just wrap it around, I guess. That makes sense too. They're scary, Thad. Oh, they're not. They can't be that scary. I like it. We never did anything about this. Let's fix that real quick too. Who looks up at the ceiling anyway? Ah, is it finally that time of the night? Hello there, Shane. How are you doing? It is that time of the night. I'd say evening, but night for you. This is where I should have put in a fireplace. A chimney. That's it. I think I can say this place is finally done. Can always add some No, we're not doing it. I think I might be happy with it. It's actually morning, but besides the point, I'm doing well, and you? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Found out tomatoes have a ton of antioxidants, huh? Intriguing. Building looks fantastic. Yeah, I'm just wanted to get the final touch in there. I had been wanting to put something up here. And then I needed to put something here too, and then I think that's it. I'd added this iron thing here, kind of looks nice. And then we did the front of it. Which is right here. Finally did the front of it. Doesn't look as bad. I finally had made my decisions on it that I had been sleeping on it for a while. I took out the stone walls here and then made this into a little pathway and then along with this one. A hanging sign too? We're all fancy here. Made a little divot where you put a little crafting table thingy. Oh. Alright, all done with decorating for today. As much as I do enjoy it, I don't think I have anything else to... Oh, we do have that to decorate. We're not doing that today. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it. Must tell you, I've started watching Suits since my dad raves about it, and I'm on episode 3. You guys watch it yet? I've watched Suits. It's a lovely show. Just like most shows, I think the beginning bit of it is the best. You pushed your sister and she broke... What? Make sure you clean it up all well. Watched a few episodes. Only a few? He's such a bad with how he handles everything. Like, he just... That about sums up the show. Have any of you guys watched Arcane? Me and Hannah watched 2 episodes. I don't really understand the preface behind what's going on just yet. Not that it's confusing, I'm just trying to figure out what they're all getting at. Apparently Hannah was getting, I don't know, videos about it. I don't have a lot of streaming services. You have Netflix, right? And you probably have Amazon Prime. Most people do. You don't have Netflix? I've always liked having Netflix. It usually has something good on it. There was a little while where there was a dull, but then it got better. Maybe it didn't get better, but maybe I had less time to watch shows. You don't use Netflix much at all? I do. Most of my shows that I ever watch are ones that have been on Netflix. Let me leave off here. And hello there, Hannah. You popped on in a minute ago. Me and my Netflix subscription to the end. That's fair. I spend time watching people stream or playing games. That's fair. It's plenty fair. There's like a rotation I go through. It's like there'll be a little while where I catch up on the few YouTubers I watch, and then I'll find I don't know, something to watch on Netflix for a little while, watch Twitch for a little while, and it just kind of rotates through a few different things. I think the worst part is that at the moment most of the people that I really care for watching on Twitch don't stream. I'm never able to catch their streams because either I'm streaming or they're streaming when I'm not able to watch. It'd be like the few times where I pop on into chat and be like, "Oh hi." You never catch my streams, Thad. You don't stream, Giz, and if you did, I would do my best. Do you stream? Exactly. Okay. Made me second guess myself there for a second. Hello, Giz. How are you doing, by the way? What's your guys' opinion on Duolingo? Does it help? Anyway, I've never used it. I know what it is, though. I've seen Jesse use it. Isn't it just to practice stuff, basically, like languages? Sure, if you do anything long enough, then it's gotta help. I watch when I'm interested, so that's basically like never. What? I'm okay feeling a bit off and trying not to act it. You're like, I don't want to feel off. I want to be happy. I don't like this feeling. Enough of it. So, fair. You're plenty welcome to hang out here, guys. Can't really stop someone from hanging out here. I can ban them, but I think they're still able to watch. Wait, if you ban someone, can they still watch? I'm pretty sure. I've accidentally banned people all the time. Not all the time. I've accidentally banned like 1 or 2 people. But you can't still watch? Hello there, Aaron. How are you doing? Yeah, you could. Is it more like if you refresh the stream, then you can't get back in? Hello there, Sophia. How are you doing? Adored. Old. Be right back. Still watch Jesse when Draco banned me though. It was a joke ban. Sophia saved me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. It's hard to explain. I'm at a red light. Just don't get banned. Yes, focus on the road. I've never been banned anywhere, so I truly don't know. I've only been I've only banned people. Never been banned myself. No driving and twitching, please. No no driving and chatting. Hands on the wheels, eyes on the road. Simple instructions. You're scared to drive. That's fair. Most likely nothing will happen. Nothing crazy anyway, unless you're a bad driver. As long as you pay attention to those around you. I've been banned 2 times from 2 streams. Jessica's as a joke and another as a joke. Because I told them to get a good, told them to get good at marbles. Wait, both times was because of, you told them to get good at marbles? That's amazing. I think actually Draco, banned me jokingly in Jesse's. Because I was like, yeah, I hadn't been banned. Banned me on the spot. It's like, now you have been. Like, thanks. It's not exactly what I meant, Draco. See, now that's the problem when problem comes in that. What? You have a hard time paying attention? I'm so confused. Why is everyone talking about Jesse and Draco? They're two different streamers. Draco abandoned all of us for his kids, his newborn child, and doesn't stream anymore. How ridiculous. and Jesse's abandoned us this week because she's getting sick, apparently. Can you believe these people? Never streaming. Tough it out. Make some time. They're lovely streamers. That I've never been banned, so Draco was like instantly now you have. Yep, that's yeah, same here. At a red light. And visceral reactions in safe situations. Boom. I get updated on the streaming days. I get confused on them. Well, you gotta equate the fact that you're so far ahead in time. But Tuesday, Thursday, Friday is usually the stream schedule. 5 p.m. Central. Start time roughly. I usually start a little earlier, but sometimes I don't. And then Saturdays here temporarily with the charity going on. Hi there, Sophia. How are you doing? No. It's more I just want you to be safe as well, Aaron. I chose violence today. Well, that's most days. What's not safe about using your phone while stopped at a red light? The light could turn green, you don't notice, and then... Oh. People get angry that you're not moving. Don't notice it's green, it puts yourself into a panic to get going because you should have already been going. Oh. It's a... So they might commit a crime and hit my vehicle, my car intentionally? I doubt they'll hit ya. Most people, I hope, have control over it. There's some crazy people out there. I cannot comment on anything to do with driving. I myself am not a driver, and I believe others know more about it than my tiny brain does. That's fair. Not all people are the same, of course, Aaron. I just I find it quite simpler if people just don't pick up their phone or look at it or start texting ever while driving. But at a red light, yeah. I think that's flawed thinking entirely, but you're allowed to have your own opinion. Please don't treat me like I'm being right. I tell every single person if they're driving to put the phone down. Now, yeah, it's a general thing for me too. Yes, still. I don't drive because it's a huge fear because you can do everything to prevent a crash, but other people don't take the same precautions you do, and that messes with me. That's for sure. Too many bad experiences in my family with driving and phones related. I'm just wondering now how long these lights have been at red. That's what I'm wondering. It's like, come on, it's got to turn green. Well, there's still some risk of testing a red light. It's nowhere near nowhere near. So I'm against people who aren't me texting and driving, but don't have a strong objection to those doing it while stopped. I'm at home. Sounds good there.
My tea's all out that I made before stream. Another cold day here. We got the whole game night on Friday, this Friday. Gonna be playing some Pummel Party. Although I'm a little worried. I'm pretty sure Pummel Party only allows for 8 players, and I got 10 interested. But usually not everyone that says they're interested makes it. I know Jessie isn't too fussed if she can't make it. And I don't know if Jessie's feeling any better. Dan or Giz, if you know that. I know you guys hang out in Jessie's community quite strongly. Is she feeling any better? Oh yeah, guess who works tomorrow after the roads have been snowed and iced over? There's no way to get up any hills. But you're still working? It can't be that bad. Just take it slow. Ugh, hate driving in snow though. It's always it's always fun if it's still early in the morning and plows haven't gotten around all as much as they wish they should have. I'll go through my first roundabout, and that's my first test to see how the roads are going. It's always fun. The keyboard does this thing where it swaps to different languages I speak, and the letters morph to different spots. So if I try the memory thing, I type random stuff. Oh, interesting. I just I don't do really good with texting on phones. I've always done better with like a physical button, like a keyboard or a flip phone. Found out why the owner wants to do this because corporate, for every day they aren't open and they should be, including inclement weather and such, corporate fines them $10,000 for every day. That's crazy. On a really good day, we do like 4 to 5,000. You don't even make it on a daily average. Greedy people. Far too many.
What can you do? Everyone likes money. Hey gang, I'm unfortunately gonna have to greet everyone because I got sleep to catch up on. Good night, everyone. Sounds good there, Shane. You have a good night. I appreciate you hanging out here. You get some good sleep. I didn't know that was Oscar without knowing it was Zemo. So Oscar coded. Ooh, almost 10 hours of watch time. It's climbing. You have a good night there, Shane. That is one of the Mountathon's goals for you to start working on the effigies. That you mean the statues? Yes. Um. Well, one of the goals for the charity event, if we raise $1,000, uh, the milestone for 1,000 is to actually start working on the statues. Oh, it is? Yeah. Did you read any of the stuff I put in the... Oh, I'm joking. It's an easy thing to just skip over. But yeah, no, it is. If we raise 1,000 over the next 4 weeks now, we got 4 more sessions of it. It won't be like start right then and there, but actually start working on them. I'm not gonna lie, I saw you ping and cleared out the ping. Rude. I spent time on that. I haven't remembered to take the time to read it. This is why I pinged multiple times about Thult game night. Because it's completely reasonable. If you're in so many discords, it's so easy just to be like, I don't have time to read through all this. I'll be like, I'll come back to it. Grand is a bit much for me to cover. Yeah, no, it's not a lone venture, D. Clark. No, I don't actually expect us to raise that much. I don't think. I mean, it's possible, but I wouldn't expect it. That's why it's not actually a part of the website goal I put up. 500 is what I would expect us to hit. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate there, Miley. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Things just bother me. I have a thing about them having an ugly red badge on my home screen. Trying so hard to have an emergency fund for the first time in my life. Oh, don't don't spend money you don't have. That's I've always stressed that in my stream. I appreciate every last bit and sub and any and stuff for the charity event, but don't spend what you don't have. So easy to do it with all with on Twitch. You guys being here is all I could ask for. Yeah, tax time is coming up, plus insurances. Beginning of the year is like a vacuum to my wallet. That's so fun. It's really weird. I thought the redemption of the statues was to be impetus to work. I'll eventually work on them, dog. I already know how I want to do it all. I just gotta actually put it together now. And I haven't set any time aside for it. The time that I do have is for stream. No, that's what everyone should have a savings up for emergency. I know I do. How is this different? If we hit the goal, you'll just as easily say I'll eventually work on it. Doc, are we out here picking fights tonight? No, I'll go and do all of them. Which is what I'd probably end up doing if we do hit the goal. Instead of placing down stone here, I'll we'll put everything together in a creative world on stream, and then start building them in the real world. Most balance I need to try and be productive today. I will fail. I will fail trust. What? All good there, Aaron. You take care of things. I don't want to do this. Maybe we'll just continue going up like how I already am. I will fail trust. You could just put a comma in. Faith that your outcome will be what's actually best for you. Is that said towards me? Aaron? Okay. My faith is never misplaced. Because I have faith that it's not. Triple H, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I like that thought process, Donk. You're doing good. It's good to hear. I'm glad. I am doing well. More endless stone placing. Could you are you even surprised at this point? It's all we ever do. Started building the farms and production in the confectory tonight. Ooh, what kind of farms you got in there? Tree to fuel the boiler, wheat farm, cocoa farm, and a sugarcane farm. Ooh, a boiler. Gotta love modded. Hello there, Minxie. You also squish cows into jars by dropping anvils on them. Why are we squishing the cows into jars? As interesting as that sounds. Why? What are you using all the cow in the jars for? I'd really like to see that. I'm intrigued. Find all the base ingredients to make all the chocolate. What? Milk Farm from Cooking with Blackheads mod to help with the chocolate making. Oh, goodness. What kind of Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory you got going on here? I'm now understanding. You're making cookies in mass. More hydration is needed for everyone, as hydration is important. Are you hydrating, Miley? You best be. Thank you for the hydrate. I think with that hydrate, I need to take a quick break as well. It's a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. You know, stand up, grab a drink of water, grab something to eat if you're feeling a little hungry. Yes, I do be hydrating. Alright, you better. Bars covered in chocolate, chocolate covered in berries, candy canes, gingerbread men that you can eat and summon into the world. What? Oh, and marshmallows. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break here. As I said, it's a good time for anyone else to take a break. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Hope everyone took their breaks there as well. Alright, we leave off here. There's gonna be a boat ride in a chocolate river and see all the gingerbread men. Oh my goodness, you're making Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in your own image. Minxie, how could you let the power go to his head? I went for Snuggles. Aw. I hope you all took your break. Back to more stone placing. Dan cheered me up with Snuggles and chats. Oh, but Dan's good at that. Got a lovely voice. It's a shame his voice. Every time we're in Discord, he's always so quiet. It's not even his own fault. This is something to do with his mic. Although I think you found a way of making it better. I had to actually turn you down from 200% the one time. Because it was my idea in the first place, but he went overboard on it, and that's fine. Keeps him busy. Putting gingerbread men to work? How could you? They're so innocent. Then again, anytime I have like a gingerbread man cut out of a cookie, I always eat the head off first. And then I go to the limbs. I was saying I absolutely love with Dan's accent. Oh, goodness. Half of them will probably just be headless and walking around. What? Stop moving. Dang. So even as walking entities, if you right-click them, you can munch bits off. Minxie, are you eating the gingerbread men? It's terrible. And really cool. Not yet. All it takes is one little nibble. I'm sure Dan has a few different sayings I would enjoy. Going back on his lovely comment. Just like, you know, hi Thad. It's good to see you. I'd be swooning. He says car on the car on the road makes me smile so much. That's so interesting. I want to see these gingerbread men. Saying is there's a car on the road, but with my accent, it's there's a car. What? Oh, a car onto the road. I didn't say that right. Close enough. I can, I can like hear it in my head. Mm. Ouch. Yeah, you just said it for me. Dan, you should join us for Thug Game Night. I promise we won't keep you too long into the night. Greeting, handsome Dan. What a way to be greeted. You on the server again? Yes. So it's a 5-week event, Triple H, and we got 4 more of them going. Yeah, we'll be doing the charity event again this coming Saturday. Same time and place. I do gotta tell you, they give us an hour of grind time before and after the streams. Obviously, the first stream that we had last weekend, we didn't have an hour of grind time before it. Only an hour after. But in that hour after, oh, we got set. I got Fortune 3 on an Inton of pickaxe. We're set. Then I probably will be waking up early to do a few more things before the stream on Saturday as well, since I have an hour time slot then. Basically, I just we stick around our bases, get some mining done. I did a lot of organizing. We're no longer we're more organized than before, which there was no organization before. I'm kind of hoping to get some exploring done this next time. Try and find someone. There's a high chance I'll be a boogeyman. But you never know. Oh god, the Dwarf Lord is in his happy place now with the Fortune 3 pickaxe. I got so many diamonds, Minxie, because the world, it's fully custom. It was built, it was all built and generated in a certain way. So the ores are a little bit different. And man, they bump the ores up. It's because Luminessa found an absolute amazing cave, and I think I spent a good like 10-15 minutes just mining diamonds. You absolute stop. Oh my goodness. You two stop. It's too much. Agreed, handsome Dan. Well, nobody's gonna disagree to that. But anyway, I'm kind of hoping to do some exploring. Um, Try and find a few people on the server because I really don't know uh most of the people that are playing as well with me. It'd be kind of fun to meet them. Possibly. Oh no, what we really need to do. So Miley redeemed. I think it's the $25 redemption of mine to go and redecorate someone's base. So we gotta go find someone's base and redecorate it. So I'm gonna set out with some paintings and some signs. We're gonna go move around their crafting table and that and redecorate. It's gonna be fun. That, and I need to chomp some trees down. I need more wood. You guys made me burn 20 crafting tables last Saturday. It's 80 wood. I do hope people enjoyed it though. Only 20 logs. There's not a lot of trees around us. I have a few things I want to try and get done next session that I play. Exploring is a big one, but I also kind of want to get our cows going, and then um, chop down a few trees. That shouldn't take long. It'd be nice to get a chicken farm going so we can get a bunch of feathers because we have loads of flint, just no feathers. Could use some arrows. Get some more XP, maybe mine some quartz. Those, you know, the usual setup of the beginning areas of the game. Maybe you could finally find a normal-sized jungle tree. That was a normal-sized jungle tree, Minxie. Uh-huh, sure. It was. And then I have to wake Hannah up again. She's got her modding duties to do. Was a twig to us normal folk? A twig. It was a full-size tree. Thank you very much. I'm not that small. I'm not an ant. Believe it or not. Uh-huh. Y'all are mean. Uh, for those that were there for the charity stream, did you enjoy the stream? It was kind of I know it was hard for me to read chat throughout it, but I hope it was fun to watch. It was completely different than what I usually do. Usually we're just peacefully building away and terraforming, like today. Absolutely? Okay. That's great to hear. I am curious. It's like one of those things because I haven't done it before, so I don't know how people react with it. That we are used to you struggling with chat. Used to it. I do just fine. Sometimes I mix up a few words. Sometimes you guys don't add punctuation. It's not my fault. All the time. Most of the time. Not all the time. Yeah, it was fun to watch. Okay. I'm glad. It was chaos with all the voices at the yeah. That's why I kind of tried to stay away from the big group of people at the start because it was impossible for me to try and start turning them down one by one. I said screw it, I'm turning everyone down until we get away from this absolute cluster of 30 plus voices. Then it mellowed out. It was fun watching your teammates get herself stuck in a hole. Oh my goodness. I went back and watched Dr. Jankovic's stream. I didn't get around to Luminesa's. And I saw I saw his death. It's so funny. He must have been using toggle to talk. So I didn't hear him start struggling to his death. So I go watch back the clip. I made a clip of it. I go and watch it back, and it was there was nothing he could do. He just shouldn't have dug himself down into a hole. I know. I was tempted to just have you in a VC handle that you could read chat, but then it would be like kind of my teammates wouldn't know you were there, but you would be there. You're like be my inner voice. I've sent that was on Aaron for leaving the comment out. By the way, thank you, Donk. I read it as it should have been read. Grammarly. You get the point. I usually try and catch it when there should be a comma somewhere, and I usually try and make sense of it, but sometimes there's sentences that I just gotta... I keep rereading until I do understand it, because there should have been some punctuation here and there. Maybe there's a word that you're missing. Or a lot of the time, you guys have misspelled words. I already took a break. I took a break 20 minutes ago. We'll take the next hour break. Maybe we do it to confuse you. I think you do. I think you guys do it to confuse me. We don't misspell words, that. It's blatant, Dan. Blatant. Selena, hello there. How are you doing? I don't. I just suck at typing sometimes. That's reasonable. I expect just as much slack as I give you guys for not being great at typing, just as much slack as you should give me for reading. Just cough for legit the last 10 minutes straight, coughing until I'm dry heaving. Now it's snuggled up in bed. Have you come to the doctor? I know you said you were planning to soon. I just don't remember the day. Goodness, that sounds absolutely awful. Slack is awful, close to flack. What? Typing a euphemism? Maybe we'll write a sentence in a whole sentence and never put a break in it, just to make you run out of breath without a full stop, just to make you struggle even more. And now by the time you've read the message, you would be out of breath. Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes. I got prescription grade cough medicine. It just wore off. Okay. Take some more. If you're able. How do you do this to me, Triple H? Really, Donk? Ollie's gonna be chasing me? Make sure I'm not wandering off? I can take care of myself. I only wander off when there's a card booth nearby. And I'm looking for Magic Lord of the Rings booster decks. There's nothing wrong with that. Although Hannah has now realized after she completely reorganized all of our cards just how many cards I bought. It's besides the point. I only bought them because we ended up looking at one booth for far too long and I needed to do something. It's your money, exactly. And you know what, Dan? I would never buy any Magic. Like I wouldn't buy any of this stuff that I get at Gen Con unless I'm at Gen Con. Like I don't usually go out looking for board games unless I've heard of it. The only time I get any of the board game stuff or card related stuff is when I'm there. Plus I budget for it. I'm still wheezing and having breath issues. I'm still convinced I have pneumonia. Probably do. I'm surprised. Did they do any sort of test? Never had pneumonia that I know of that I had to go and get, have them tell me that I have it. Luckily, haven't ever been so sick that I had to go to the doctor before. Usually, I end up taking some medicine that does the trick for long enough. Not better by Sunday. I'm gonna go and demand a chest X-ray. Ugh. I hope the medicine's helping. Hannah's cough is finally dwindling away here. Sunday, go tomorrow if you feel that strongly, or tonight. Selena's all cozied up in bed, I believe. I just started yesterday. I want to give them a chance to work. Did you work today? I know you had Wednesday off. Or that you called in sick on Wednesday. You did? Okay, good. Sounds like you need the rest. Prep was taken away, so I was upset trying to plan during my prep. It's my New Year's resolution. I don't want to prep at home anymore. These what? Less gravity lo-fi? Possibly. I got a lot of different lo-fi in here. I don't know what the last one was. This lo-fi playlist has grown over the years. I only need 4 more lesson plans to write. Well, that's not too many, I think. 4 doesn't sound like a lot. Two planned in my head, but I need to write them down. Well, there you go. Only two more to go. Halfway done, almost. Even doing some craft activities along with my lesson. I always forget you teach younger kids. You're crazy for that. Ugh, children. Color cut and glue are so fun. I bet they are. I know I would have enjoyed them when I was younger. Redemption glitch is still here? What do you mean redemption glitch is still here? And hello there, crack kitten. How you doing? Is one of my redeems not working? Boom, boom, boom. And every stream I can't redeem channel point redemptions. And it fixes it for a stream if I get banned and then unbanned. It's annoying. I go into stream, ask for a ban, and then unban. So please ban me and unban. What? That can't be the fix. That's so silly. I don't know how to unban you. I shouldn't. I should have thought this through. Hannah. I don't know how to unban. I never unban people. I just ban them. Sounds like you should talk to Twitch tech support. Hannah, how to? Is it slash unban? Oh, I think I got it. Oh no, Hannah did it already. You gotta give me some hydrate. Give the hydrate. You gotta understand. When I ban someone, it's a one-way street for them. They're not coming back. Oh, it's alright. Cat couldn't have hung out here a handful of times. It was very shoot first, ask questions later response from you, Thad. Well, I thought if I banned them, I would just be able to click unban on their name, but instead it just cleared them away from my chat entirely. I used to be so much better at this when I was modding for Lige. That's when I didn't stream. That's where it all went downhill. I could have learned how to do commands. Lurk nap. Sounds good there, Selena. Enjoy your nap. I appreciate you lurking as well. I really hope your cough goes away. Hope the meds kick in and help. Yeah. This Gen Con site looks different. Did they update their website? I had an email here recently that they said things would be, that they did stuff. Things would look different next Gen Con apparently. I don't know. It's gray and yellow instead of red and white, white and red. Interesting. Yellow. I'm just kind of hoping that next Gen Con the weather is kind of as nice as we had last year. I really feel like last year it wasn't that hot. That first year it was hot. Maybe we just did more walking that first year. More walking outside. Maybe I was more mentally prepared. I don't know. Last year was pretty cooperative. Okay. That's what I thought. I was like, it wasn't that bad. I think we had one warm afternoon. And I think it was a little rainy one day, but honestly the rain was kind of nice. I don't like the heat, but it's better than the rain. Really? I didn't mind the rain. The mental preparation is half the battle. Yeah. Only for a day. Yeah. If it was rainy the entire time, it'd be too much. Getting drenched before walking into that convention sounds terrible. Gotta have an umbrella, I guess. Drenched would be too much. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't raining too bad the one day. It's all a blur. Well, it's either we get this dog, we get drenched in rain, or it's really hot and we're soaking wet because we're sweating. Carrying an umbrella is a pain too. It's no winning. They should hold it in the fall. First day of college classes on campus my senior year of high school, I had to walk almost a mile back to my car in a free parking lot in a torrential downpour. That's tough. I'll be soaked either way, but I'm used to that. It's better than all my stuff and all the people around me getting soaked, yeah. Mm. I was thinking about Gen Con though, funny enough, recently before Hannah had even said anything about taking days off for it. I was like, man, we should get the same place we had last year, but if we have more people, then I don't know. I went straight to Walmart, bought an umbrella to keep in my car that I have not used to this day. But one of these days, you're gonna use it. Like how I have an ice scraper in my vehicle even when it's summertime. It's it's always there. Not too early to giving people the Gen Con 25 role for the channels. Made literally 3 days after Gen Con ended last year. I want to go. I plan on going. I'm going. Can't imagine we'll find a better place than last year. Got all the faith in the world, Hannah finding the best offer. Not faith in the offer. Yeah. If more people joined us next year, even just one more person, um, they'd be sleeping in a main room. Probably just like put them in the one couch sitting area. So then it like brings the question, do we split the group? But then you don't want people to be too far away from one another, like at different places. So many questions. When you live in the Midwest, it's silly to ever take the ice scraper out of your car year round. It is. Yep, I keep a scraper and a golf umbrella. You have a golf umbrella? Those things are huge. Far too early to know if we'll have more people this. Yeah, I know. But, just to get an idea. I remember when we had started looking at it early last year, there were a few places that housed a lot of people. There was like this party house we found. uh, mm, could even put more people in rooms. The first year, Oscar and my buddy Mike, his son Logan, slept on an air mattress in our hotel room. That's true. Those rooms were big enough. I wouldn't go too far beyond what the house is rated for. Oh, come on now. That house could handle so many people. No, that's a good point to bring up. I am streaming. I can multitask. You can't. You stopped playing and talking to chat to send that message. That's multitasking. There was no new messages to read. Don't know what you're on about. So I fear the place we booked last year has gone up in price. I feel like we saw that happen like instantly when we looked back at it. I swear I remember that being the same sort of thing. Can we just like message the host, be like, hey, we stayed here last year. Can we get the same price as last year? You know, I feel like we left in good condition. I think it did nearly immediately. Yeah. All right. I'm glad I'm not just making that up. Same number of nights. It's now saying and last year was 3,004. Oof. It's a lot to go up. So anyway, I think we should get more people to join us. Tried not to check it. I don't want to feed the algorithm. The cookies. So when the housing market eventually crashes, we're all going in and buying a house for it in Indianapolis, right? Cookies. Hi there, Tabs. How are you doing? I saw Hannah say cookies and noticed you didn't have any. That's okay. I didn't eat any. Maybe we'll have less people. I hope not. It wouldn't be the same without any one group. I think we've ignored it basically since last year. Les, who you planning on invite? Nobody? I don't know. I know. I would assume more, most likely. For all we know, Ollie 2 is coming. There's no good saying that. Hate to have to split up the group. Yeah, Ollie 2. Tony 2. There we go. I think I've thought about the splitting the group up because I wouldn't be surprised if that's what would happen. If that were to happen, we'd probably want to have the places close to each other and then make sure at least one of the places has a big enough common area for people to hang out in. That's what we did the first year. First year though, we didn't play board games at any of our places. Night, fella. Have a great stream. Oh, sounds good there, Triple H. I appreciate you hanging out. You get some good sleep there. Same goes for Minxie, as always. But you get some good sleep. Yes, we did at the hotel. We played at the hotel. That was nice, just for the air conditioning. That's when we got kicked out of that one area for having cookies. Because they didn't want people having their own food. So we moved over a room where they weren't serving food. Have me, Hannah, Lana, Felicia, Lara, Ali at one house, and Lige, Thad, Donk, Oscar. Oh, goodness. Right? But we just stepped over to the carpet and we could heat them. Yeah, exactly. It was completely fair. They had, it's whatever. There's better seating in the other room. Bigger table. They weren't. Health code stuff, probably. Also see what kind of hotel times getting the lottery. What? There's a lottery where everyone gets a hotel booking windows. Oh, okay. I see. Now that makes sense. It'll all get sorted out. What we need to do is just make a tradition where we just meet up, just not related at all to Gen Con, just somewhere at a some big place we all fit into and play games there. Much simpler. How's this looking? Might even have a D Clark. I know D Clark's been intrigued. One never knows. Oh, I hope you would know. Now, hear me out. I'm listening. I'm listening. You rent an an all bunk in the that's gotta be one big RV. What could go wrong? The air better not stop working in this RV. It's gotta be one big air conditioner. I love how our minds both just went to that. Just thinking about the logistics here. We get very warm very fast. No, I'm telling you, we should find a cabin in maybe not the complete middle of nowhere, but a cabin somewhere nice that can fit all of us, and we just can play games there. It'd be a blast. Find a cabin in the woods, everything will be fine. Actually, you know what? My family has a cabin in the middle of the woods. How many people can it sleep? One, two. I'll count the beds instead. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six different beds. Okay, I'm closing Airbnb. I'm done. It's probably for the best. It's literally still January, but the excitement. Ooh, what's this place you found? I like the look of it. Looks nice. Bunk beds. I'm doing bottom bunk. I don't, I don't want to climb up the ladder. Badges aren't even available to buy yet. Honestly, I really like the that one, but it's 40 minutes from 40 minutes. Honestly, I don't know if we'd find much better than what we had last year. 40 minutes can be tough. How far is the drive for you, Doc? I forget. We could toss you up there. No tossing. Okay, it's 2 hours. I couldn't remember. I mean, 40 minutes is honestly isn't terrible. I have to make the decision at some point between comfort and ease of access to the convention. Ooh, this is what it was last year. It's honestly, it's gonna be, it was Ollie, has been the big decision of, wanting to be close to the convention. He'll be older. I know that was one of the big reasons we wanted to be close. We hinge on Ollie's napping patterns. Nobody else is planning on having a child, right? I'll bring some air matches again. How far away was last year's? Um, I was thinking almost 20 minutes. Yeah, 15 to 20, right around in that range. I think a lot of it depended on traffic, of course. About 15, okay. 10 minutes was like the year before that one. We were very close that year. We had less people that year. We didn't have Oscar and Lana. 20 to 30 could be manageable. I think 40 is manageable, but yeah. Decisions down the road. Yeah, the place with the bed on the floor. It was a nice bed. I was surprised. We need someone to move there and buy a big house. So Doc and Tabs. 2 hours away from where you currently are. I don't have a lot of other selling points. What do you mean no? I think distance matters less than comfort. I think it does, especially since I know for just me and Hannah, when we go into the convention, the actual convention center, I feel like we both kind of know what we're looking for. It's like if we'll look at a booth and be like, yeah, that's not really for us. I'd rather like get back and play games again. Donk just got a new job and I'm still in school. You've been in school forever, Tab. I'm messing with you. Well, so once you're done with your schooling, and Donk, I don't know, can't he work from home? Messing. cozy gaming places. I've been in school for nearly 2/3 of my life. That's too much schooling. You're so smart, Tabs. You have been acknowledged. I feel like most of our group is in the boat, but with Ollie's napping patterns, we still should stay reasonably close. Yeah, depending on what Ollie's schedule is at that point in time. A lot of driving for us, that's for sure. Maybe by then I'll have the basement all cleaned up and have air mattresses, gaming tables. 2 years ago now, yeah. Yeah, we have a cat too. Bring the cat? That's a bad idea. Cats aren't dogs. Ollie likes cats. Ollie does like cats, that's true. Cinnamon doesn't like humans. I appreciate the offer, dog. Punk likes me, so he tolerates things I like. That's how we get Gus. Cinnamon doesn't like strangers. Cinnamon didn't remember Peyton too well when he came over here briefly. Yeah. To be fair, it was very briefly. She just watched. And then when he took 2 steps towards her, she went running behind the recliner. Came and robbed us of keyboards and then dipped. Yep, yeah, that's about how it went. Our spare ones. Just the one, too. I probably still have my... Not my... I still have my old keyboard, but I probably still have the keyboard before that. Somewhere. That one is old. I really liked it. came and robbed me of a keyboard and then dipped. I didn't tell him which one to take. I didn't even tell him whose was whose. I simply showed him the two different keyboards and he liked your old one more. Yours was the nicer keyboard as well. Mine was a cheap $15 one. Correct, I have better taste in keyboards. I have a nice keyboard now. Thank you very much. We have the same one. No, we don't have the same one. Mine's bigger. Mine has a numpad. Mine's a full-size keyboard. Because I don't really understand the smaller size keyboards. I like having all my buttons. I don't have to press the FN and then a number and then another key to just do one of my F keys, like some Canadians. I hope none of them are listening. Their keyboards look really nice. Mine is an 80%. That sounds about right. Where am I? How did I get all the way over here? Or future self having to edit this. Canadians have ducks on their keyboards. That they do. My keyboard's colorful. And works. It was click clack. I do fear the day that my mouse eventually starts not clicking as much. It keeps crossing my mind that this mouse here is gonna start dying on me soon. I do wonder if we'll ever actually plan this non-Gen Con get together, or if it'll forever be talked about in theory. Well, see, I was serious about actually visiting the Canadians. But then we just kept getting we kept having different things going on, and then family things came up. Then it was holidays, and you need a passport. Yeah. Then it was like, well, where do we actually like where do we what do we do once we get there? Do we have to do we be able to stay with Lige? This is back when Lige didn't even like they hadn't even moved to the place they're at now, and they still were in their house and they had a spare room. I don't know if they have a spare room anymore. I'm doing a speed run and spawn the Spawned with a shipwreck and a ruined portal. Oh, there you go. Get your flint and steel. Get the portal going instantly based off of lava and a bucket. And be set. I mean, we can get you a passport whenever, Hannah. I know exactly how to do it all. Nah? Okay. Room portal gave... Not even lie. Clock and golden apple, nothing else, 2 items. Sounds like a lot of effort. I probably should though. It's actually quite easy. Especially since the place here, they'll take your photo. Just with an extra fee. Forget how much it was. It was like 5 or 15. It's just a paper you fill out at the post office to start, and then it tells you the documents you need to get. Yeah. You can print the paper out beforehand as well. That's why I did. It's also a lava pool? Oh, yeah, you're in... Oh, also a lava pool. Sounds like you gotta lock in and finish that speed run. This cost varies from state to state. It probably does just where you get it processed at. But the actual passport itself doesn't, I would assume. I think that's like a standard cost. Doesn't Minnesota have an enhanced license? Yeah. Hannah has one. But I'm pretty sure, I'm not pretty sure. Hannah said it's only for driving across the border. We could drive, but they live on the other side of the Lake Superior. We'll take a boat. It's gotta be possible, right? I don't know. Take a boat and a vehicle across. I'm sure they do that, right? I don't want to go on a boat over Lake Superior. Okay, that's fair. Flying is simpler. You never heard of Edmund Fitzgerald? That'd be quite the boat ride. That's what I... Yeah, it would be quite the boat ride. Me? Hello there. Welcome on in there. How are you doing today? How was your stream? Spreading some normal cheer? What do you mean normal cheer? What about abnormal cheer? Welcome on in, Emmy, though. What were you up to today? A shout out for you as well. If you're not following Emmy, please give them a follow. Give them a follow. They give you no other choice. They've raided us far too many times. Thought I ended before unmuting. See, what I do nowadays is I'll do the slash raid and then do my buy. I'll click the raid at the top, like force send the raid over. It'll eventually do a countdown and all that. But I usually send the raid on over, and then the second I click that raid button, I'll click end stream right away. You can also end your stream before you raid out. That's what I've learned as well. I've seen people do that, and I think that's weird. It's like you're all sitting there and stream has ended, but you're just waiting for the raid to finish. Break time? But Amy just got here. But we're just working on the mountain more, placing down more stone. I don't know how well that works. Feel like it would leave more people behind, but I don't know. No, Twitch is Twitch. I usually don't see, I haven't seen people get left behind too often anymore. Like the most of the times the issues I've seen is people that are on mobile. Oh. Twitch does its own things. Sometimes. We just gotta remember that a majority of the time Twitch works. It's just silly that it sometimes doesn't. Put the stream name as watching me place stone. I'm sure we've had stream titles like that. What were you up to though, Emmy, if you're still around? If not, that's alright. You can feel free to raid and run if you have to. No worries at all. I'm just curious. Hey, what? Sorry, in a VC and friends got loud as you said my name. I was wondering what you were up to today in your stream. You playing Minecraft or a different game? So let's look. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's still game night for those lurking and listening, or those that are just here. Let's see. Assuming tabs are gonna be making it. Oh? What do you mean, oh? You said you were interested. I knew I was forgetting something. This is why I bring things up so many times. I'm so sorry to those that actually that are here from beginning to end of stream sometimes, because I'll repeat something like 5 different times throughout a stream. D. Clark, Deadeye, I'm sorry. You have plans? You said you're interested. Tabitha. How could you? That's fine. I should have asked Shane if they were actually thinking of joining. I know they usually put interest, but I don't think they've actually joined us. My friend asked me to meet for dinner. Haven't seen her in a few weeks. Well, I have dinner with her on Saturday. I'm messing with you. That's fine. I can't believe you would do this, Tabs. Say you're gonna be interested. It's Pumba Party, and you're not even joining. It's for the best. You're starting to get good at the game. I need to play against beginners still. Not be able to have dinner though, with the with the bad weather we're gonna have. Even better. See, why don't you just say this in the beginning? I've played the game twice. Same. Twice. Same year. Well, Tams, if you can't make it, I expect Donk to sub in for you. I don't think I've seen Donk play this game. I think Lana worked this week, so that means she should have this weekend off. And she worked last week. Yeah, she would have the weekend off, so she'll probably be there. Miley? I know you were lurking earlier. D. Clark, you still planning on joining us? Donk didn't even play when it was mine and Jesse's game night. Well, that's because he was modding. He had so many things he had to do. I am, yes? Oh, good. It's always a joy having you around, D. Clark. I'm laughing because I'm thinking back to to you and playing golf, the mini golf game. It's great having you riled up. Bing, 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 bing. That's enough people. It doesn't take much sometimes. I can't wait. I never had an answer. Is Jesse feeling better? Maybe she just never said anything. I'm feeling better today. I found a message. Perfect. You could ask her. No. I go and look in her general chat. Her general Discord is always so active. Well, I'm asking out loud, Tabs, because I know Dan and Giz are always talking in their general as well, or at least Giz. I know D. Clark hangs out in there sometimes. Yeah, see, right here. She said she wasn't just. Thank you. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jesse joined us. Oh, nothing, Giz. Hope you're doing well, Giz. You're amazing, Giz. You read any good books? I'm not patriotic. I wanted just complimenting. I was making sure you knew how amazing you were. And I was actually intrigued if you had read anything fun recently. Sounds to me like that is avoiding telling you why he said your name. I'm avoiding saying it because I had just said it. Said it twice now. You were just brought up because you two both hang out in Jesse's Discord a lot and just her community. It's patronizing the fact that books aren't good. Everything else was fully honest. What? No, books are amazing. I love reading. See, mine and Giz's reactions were the same to that, Donk. I think that was almost word for word. So patronize me, Giz. Word for word, same reaction. I was listening to an audiobook today. Fine, so calling Giz amazing was the patronizing part. None of it was patronizing. So it must have been the books. That's quite the detective work there, sir. I think that's a checkmate. No, simply put, there was nothing patronizing in there. So anywho, Dan, I expect you to join us for game night. I'm gonna make you say the thing that Giz like, something about cars and road. I'll have to see. I might be busy. What's up with this? Why does everyone have plans? No, it's gonna be snowing in the UK. You can't go anywhere. You're staying home. It's gonna be a absolute terrible snowstorm. No being able to go anywhere. You're stuck at home. But don't worry, I got just the thing for you to do in the evening. Doesn't mean I won't be busy. I mean, there's no need to show off now, Dan. Just finish it up, and then you can join for games. Oh, what was it? It was when Jesse and Tabs were streaming Pummel Party a second time. And I think it was Mongoose and maybe another person was like, "Yeah, I'm really excited for game night." And I had been lurking and I heard that. I was like, "Really? You're actually excited?" I don't I don't get to hear like people's reactions and that to full game night outside of the game night itself. It made me happy. It's like people are actually excited, happy that I do this. It's really good to hear. Without me like being around there for them to just be like, "Oh yeah, it was a blast." It was completely unprompted. Fish up? Are you implying Giz is just a thing? No. I've played up on my Switch. Oh goodness, the controls. I couldn't. Can you join if we played it on my PC? No idea. It looked like a fun game too, the played up when Tabs was streaming it. It is fun. Dan looked it up and it's a no. Aw. Dan, try again. Look it up again. Maybe he'll say yes next time. I don't like this answer that Google gave. Try again. I will probably be streaming game night this time around. I feel like Pummel Party's gonna be a little bit easier to balance talking with those in chat and those in game, just because it's kind of turn based. Might also just try and mess around with the game settings so the one game round doesn't last so fast or last so long. My goodness, sad words. I think Mongoose said that different maps are shorter and quicker to play. Oh, interesting. I know just in general you can you can mess with the settings as well. This PlateUp doesn't have its own online servers, so players are connected to their console slash PC, Xbox and PC play together, though through the Xbox app and using Xbox servers. Oh, so interesting. I'm not surprised. I'm sure it's probably a little complicated making sure everything is cross-compatible with stuff. Anything that's a smaller game, it's not surprising. So I need to get it on my Switch so Giz and I can play. Sounds like exactly what you should do. It can't be that much. I must now look. You have to remember, D-Clark isn't a big talker. Isn't that game very heavy on communication? She will talk to me. I don't know. I heard Giz's voice for the first time. It shocked me. It actually shocked me. Because I know Giz isn't a big talker. I was watching on a dance stream and I didn't want to point it out. I didn't want to be like, oh my goodness. Giz, that's you? Ah. It's always, I always fully understand whenever people don't enjoy talking in VCs. She has a beautiful, she does! And she's hiding it away, which is completely fair. I can't wait for the day is comfortable enough that she can join us for a game night. We're all very nice. And I join. Only $20. I'm not nice. Nice in the sense that we don't make fun of people unless they're comfortable with it, if you get the point. It's like you guys can call me old, but I don't truthfully mind it. It's whatever. And you're wonderful. Careful now, Dan. She could ban you. And I don't know if I could unban you. I never figured it out. Hannah figured it out for me. I don't like compliments. They panic me. What? So you're saying I shouldn't be calling you amazing all the time? What am I supposed to be doing? That you're old because you forget. I don't forget. It's rude. PlateUp is downloading. Well, that didn't take long. D. Clark. Bad. Don't spray D. Clark. Always bad. Naughty, one might say. Patty, I'm sorry. Where's that spray bottle emote? Oh my. I get too carried away sometimes, I know. I have to turn the heat down now. I'm blushing now, D. Clark. I'm still freezing. You're freeing? I got a question for you all. So anything you want to see for the Mountainathon that's coming up next month? Is there anything you want? Just out of curiosity. Anything you want to see again? Face? Well, that's a no-go. A pay raise? We'll think about it. Hand? Again? You guys in the hand. Always. He's being serious. I was curious. Cinnamon cat cam.
A cinnamon cat cam.
Thanks for the bits as well. The bit. 1 bit. Tabs wants a cat cam. Thanks, D. Clark. We talked about doing a Lego stream, except it's me doing the Lego and Thad talking. I thought it'd be great. No, actually, not did it happen. We talked about doing a cooking stream, but there's no cameras involved, and it's just me and Hannah talking whilst we cook. I thought it was genius, and we put like one of those like videos that are in like the TikToks that just kind of are there, like the Minecraft parkour. We're not putting a camera on Hannah. Just wear a bag over your head. Ah, yes. Of course, that's a solution. Could you stream together and just have Hannah on the screen instead? Guys, what's up with you guys and wanting to see things? See-through plastic bag. What if I suffocate? I would just being on camera. Yeah, that's what we wanted to see. Paper bag Thad. What an image. Poke air holes. I want to do the baking podcast because it would be so funny. So stupid. I still want the Banana Bear podcast to happen. And a hype podcast. Bring it back. Thad speedrun. You'd want to see me do a speedrun. Ugh. I've never done a speed run. I have. I've done a competition. I won it. With Hannah. No, I like ideas. That's literally, I asked for ideas. I was curious. I'm more just curious about something you'd actually want to see. Because it just gives me ideas. Gives us ideas. Maybe come back. You can blame it all on Thad for not wearing the bag. What? Now we're feeding the eggs, but that's not what it sounds like. Thad playing Stardew. Oh goodness. I don't know if you guys want that. I have played Stardew on stream though. Not half bad one. If I played Stardew, it would be alone. I'd play it alone, and it would take so much time. I like it. It's fair. He's asking, but I already finished the graphic, and I swear, if he wants to change things now, he can edit the graphic. That is actually annoying good at Stardew Combat. Oh goodness, I was just casually going through the Skull Caverns and got down to like 30. I had a lot of different holes I jumped through. It's a song Thad, shake my head. I just changed the words. Oh, sorry. I don't know songs.
Went through a few holes, did you, Thaddy?
Yes. Means you can jump down them and then it like skips a handful of levels. You know what I'm talking about, right? You 100% the game. Of course you know what I'm talking about. I'm assuming that's part of 100%ing it. Yes, okay. Year 3 is the least amount for me. Yeah, 3 is the least amount for me. Most is maybe 13 levels. Oh no, I had just ran into a bunch of them. I wasn't even paying attention. But I ended up on like 30. I was so proud. And I was so frustrated too because I got nothing out of it. Nothing good. I was looking for Iridium. It sucks for mining Iridium. I need to actually look at the wiki and learn how the heck to get Iridium in mass. I want to upgrade my pickaxe. Iridium can be found deeper you go. I didn't feel like it. That and I didn't really go prepared. I didn't have any food. I think I had like 6 of the snack bars. Past 50 or 60 is when you get better chances. That will get you a bunch of jade and send you out on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday? What's jade do? Is this a solo world or did you play on Hannah's world? It was a multiplayer one. Sunday is stairs? What? Guys, you're not making sense. No, it's Tuesday. What? Guys, it's not Sunday or Tuesday, it's Thursday today. It's definitely Sun. I'm so confused. What are you guys on about? Thursday is Sandy for deluxe speed grow. Swear it was Tuesday. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You're just trying to confuse me. You're rude. So confused. Alrighty though, I'm gonna be ending here. I don't know what you guys are on about. The stairs are Sunday. It's the best way to do a lot of stairs. Good lord. I don't think I ever knew them as any other day. Except I swear on my life in 1.5 playthrough it was Tuesday. I don't know. We're gonna be heading over to someone new. It's one of the people that are in the charity event that I've said hi to a few times. Can't agree if you're talking about Stardew Valley. They were. Staircases for a jade is awesome. What's a jade? We're gonna go say hello. Thank you, D. Clark. I'm moving on from this conversation. I completely don't understand. We're gonna say hi to someone new that we haven't raided into before. So please do. I'd really appreciate it. Everyone, grab the raid message. I mean it. Every last one of you. Hello there, Squid. By the way, I'm sorry we're raiding out right as you got here. I want y'all to join me in the raid since we're raiding someone new. It'd mean the world to me if y'all do. I'm gonna be heading on over to Crystal Husky. As I said, they're part of the charity event. Hopefully we'll run into them. How do you keep doing that, Giz? I'm so impressed. Grr. I don't know. Is it your autocorrect, I'm assuming? But anywho. Gotta love that the stream always getting to us. Oh, no tabs. Try the second one. I'll be live again tomorrow. We got Thought Game Night tomorrow for any of you that are planning on joining us. Remember, it's tomorrow. Playing some Pummel Party. Other than that, I'll probably be live right around 5 p.m. Central start time. So we'll play a little bit of Minecraft before game night. Other than that, do say hi to Husky. They're nice. They're a lovely person. I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate you guys grabbing the raid message.